So hello, welcome back to Dutch Shed Builds. My name is Jerome. We are back here in the shed, and I've just come back from London from the Bike Shed Moto Show 2024, which was an absolute blast. I really enjoyed myself. It was amazing to be there because I've seen it passing by on Instagram and YouTube, and yeah, I've seen people riding their bikes in there, people that I've been really looking up to. So like Anthony for the Bolt, unfortunately he wasn't there, but I saw Jish, was pretty cool. Obviously I saw you and Shugly Shed, and yeah, it was a blast walking around there, and again meeting my friends again like Shrew and Gary. I met Tom, of course, from the from Tom Hurley from the seats he made for Ewan. Really great guy and his wife. Yeah, it's been really great. Had my dad tag along to kind of get a good vibe again, because we had a really shitty first half year with the passing of my mother and my grandmother as well. So this was a real energy battery charger, and maybe we'll go back next year. I'm not really sure. We'll see how it goes. There's so many nice things to go to, so we'll see. Anyway, DGR. The other thing I did right the week before the moto show was great as well. In Utrecht, the weather was nearly perfect. We got really lucky with the showers. We just drove right around them, and it was a blast. I came in first, well, basically officially second, but I ended up getting the highest funding prize, which I'm really chuffed with because I did put in a lot of effort. So, but I got a great amount of money for the charity, of course, that the DGR stands for. So I'm really chuffed with it. I'm already looking forward to next year. I've got some plans in the cooker, so that's cool. But for now, I've got something for this my GL1100. There's probably video still coming out on this, but I've been driving this for the last couple of weeks as my daily rider. Yeah, this thing is a blast. It's so comfortable to ride. It is so powerful. It's really enjoyable to ride it. It's comfy as well. I think the only drawback right now is that doesn't have any bags or panniers on the back like the CX500 does. I've got 3 panniers on that thing, or 2 panniers in the top case, which is really nice if you go to work or get groceries or stuff, whatever. This thing doesn't have it, so that's the only drawback on this bike. Otherwise, it's absolutely brilliant. But this thing is all comfort, and I want to make it even more comfy. So I went online and I actually found this bargain, which is this massive screen. Now, I'm not a big fan of these screens. I don't think it's particularly good looking. I think the bike's naked looks a lot better.
Naked.
But I want to make this thing comfortable. So that's why, and the price was pretty good. I only paid 65 euros for this thing plus shipping. This thing is in good condition. I'm really happy with it. No cracks, no nothing. It's a bit dirty, but yeah, otherwise it looks really good. So today's video, I'm just going to mount this thing. I've got no manual on it how to do it, so I'm kind of eyeballing this. This is going to make it really comfortable and a really nice ride, I think, because yeah, this bike screams. Of course, always, if you haven't subscribed, do it now, please. It really helps out. The numbers keep growing, and I really like the comments and feedback from people, and actually meeting people like I did on the DGR and of course in London. So maybe this video will help you out. All right, cheers. Let's get stuck into it. So this is the screen I will be mounting to the Goldwing. It is second-hand. It came off a Goldwing as far as I know. Yeah, and as you can see, it's in pretty good nick. So there's no like real cracks on it. There's like scratches and stuff like that, but no cracks. It's a bit dirty still, but it'll work perfectly. And it's got these like 4 points where you can attach it to the bike. Now, of course, this screen moves along with the front fork. So I figured out 2 places where because I got no manual, so I'm going with it. So I got 2 of these holders. I think they go around the handlebars, and then there's 2 of these, and I think they should go where the front fork is kind of held together by the fork stem. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mount these. Now this one's a bit rusty. I could paint them. I just want to try it first, see if I like it, and then if I do, I can take these off and paint them or do something with it. But first, let's just see if I even like it. Where the front fork is mounted to these, or these shocks are mounted to the stem, of course, over here and up here. But I'm gonna go for these. I'm gonna go for the higher one. So undo this, put that little bracket in there, and then tighten it back down. Do the same on the other side, and then we'll go to the brackets up here. So undo this. I guess it has to come out all the way. And I've done some, you can see the stuff I put on it. The NTC stuff helps out in these moments. So I'm just gonna see if this works. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. We'll find out quickly enough. No, this won't fit at all. This will not be a good fit. I might have to make a different bracket. Oh baby, wat is er? That seems to fit really good. So we might be onto something here. Alright, does it touch anything? No, that can't fit. So I've decided to change these brackets. With the one hole, I just cannot fix it properly. So I'm just going to add a second hole, which I've already measured over here. So the center of the two holes should be there, and that would be fixed right over here. I've taken these bolts out, of course, so they should sit over here. So two holes, and then the bracket should sit right up there. So I gave them a quick sanding with the wire brush and a paint job, quick paint job with some this really strong caliper paint I had laying around, and they look a lot better. So let's put these on the bike and mount that screen. Let's have a go with these. So these are the clamps. The hard part is I don't know which way they're all supposed to go around. I can't. Don't take everything off to do this. So I'm thinking that should work. Now, I don't know if this is the way, but it's nice and firm. Both screws are in really good because they obviously hold the front fork in place. That's fairly important. And this is now mounted securely and strong, so I can fiddle around with this a bit more with the one on top as well and try and get some alignment, I guess. So I'll do the other one as well and then I'll come back. So the screen is on and it's really tight. I still need to button up these points over here and kind of level it out because it's not completely in sync. But yeah, this is the result right now. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really need to get used to this. Yeah, as far as looks go, it's not an improvement. At least, well, maybe I need to get used to it or get it outside and have a look when it's outside in the sun. But I think when I ride this, that's going to make a massive difference with the wind. So I'm really curious to see how that is actually. So yeah, I'm just going to fiddle with these brackets over here, and they're really strong and firm. Yeah, I think it's okay like this. I need to clean the screen as well. So I don't like the glare on this thing because I like the light shining from the camera right now. Let's have a go. I'll have a ride tomorrow and see what it's like. But for now, I'm just going to fiddle with these brackets, finish it off, and then clean the screen, and then it's done. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of a screen like this, or maybe you've got like a different screen. You think, oh, maybe that's more suitable for this bike. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Really like to hear from you guys. Screen is mounted, cleaned, it's been set in place and it's ready to be tested on the road. Now I think as personal flavor go on the bike, I'm not really sure, but comfort wise this is going to be a huge improvement. Also fuel consumption will be upgraded probably. It is a bit of a thirsty bike. But anyway, who's counting? That was today's video on the mounting of this screen on my Honda Goldwing GL1100. I hope it helps you in some way if you want to mount a screen as well. And yeah, I'll show you, I guess maybe later on, how this screen actually pans out, if I like it, and maybe I just want to take it off again. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just fall in love with this and I never want to ride without anymore. So thank you for watching again. My name is Jerome, this was Dutch Chair Builds, and see you in the next video. Cheers.